ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he has... What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News, America's Voice News, and different outlets for everybody. Thank you so much for joining on this Monday. I believe that is 24th of May. Yeah, it is 24th of May. It is 10:54 in the morning over here in Tijuana, Mexico. We are live broadcasting you for live from Tijuana, Mexico. Thank you so much. On this Monday, on this initiation of the week, I wish you guys the best of success of this week. How's everybody doing? God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. Thank you so much for everybody that is joining. Share this video so we can fight censorship. Share this video. We're live on 2 platforms. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. So share this video. Help me out, and so we can fight censorship. Buy me a coffee. It's on top of the link. You can follow me and buy me a coffee. I post pictures right there, and also I post some things right there. So it's not only it's a platform. So you can follow me at Buy Me a Coffee. Also, Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. If you guys want to cooperate and contribute to our independent reporting, Buy Me a Coffee is right there. And and also our PayPal in the description box. Thank you so much for everybody. It's a really important topic today. Really delicate and important topic, because number one thing is to everybody, and I will mention this twice in this live feed, for everybody to understand why is it so bad to have the United Nations run your country. Why is it so bad that the United Nations are doing a horrific job on helping this immigration issue and also supposedly helping the kids around the world, right? That we have in Mexico 1.2 million kids abandoned in our country. But you got all these massive influxes of unaccompanied minors that they're coming over here, and we're making 17 shelters, right? But we have a problem in Mexico. Not only I will mention what kind of problems do we have in the south of Mexico that you guys are going to be so amazed how UNICEF, that is the United Nations Children's Relief Fund, how corrupt are they? And also, what is ACNUR? Because a lot of people are saying, what is ACNUR, Oscar? Why is the Mexican government not doing anything about this, man? Why the Mexican government is not doing anything about it? And it's clear and it is simple, people. The United Nations are not doing anything. The Mexican government is not doing anything about it because the United Nations runs the whole immigration system. This is the reason why I've been telling you guys consistently, watch out for what's coming to the United States, because everything that has been happening in Europe has trickled into the continent of America. And from here, it has been a domino effect from South America all the way to the north. Everything, every single thing has been a trickle and a domino effect. And I will tell you, if Joe Biden accepts the fact that he wants the globalist compact of immigration and he wants to be a part of it, goodbye, United States, with immigration. It will be done. The Department of Homeland Security will be done. It will be under the rule and under the law of the United Nations. That is why everybody's asking why the Mexican government is not doing anything about it. Why the Mexican, immigration system is not working. What is going on over there? What is going on over there? Yesterday, I did a live feed talking about a migrant from Cuba that she has been living in another country. That's why her accent is kind of is different. But this is a migrant from Cuba that her husband has been detained in the immigration center called Siglo XXI, that is 21st century in Tapachula. The migrant has been there for more than 20 some days, and that immigration center is a prison. It's not an immigration center. It is a prison. Basically, there's a lot of corruption in there. And I hold this video to this day. I said, second part of the video, you guys are going to see it today. This is a minute and some fraction clip where this migrant from Cuba, that her husband is being detained in the immigration center, Siglo XXI, under horrific conditions. That immigration center holding migrants under horrific conditions. The Mexican government doing a horrible job with the United Nations also, because the United Nations is the one that is provoking all of this. And this is an interview with this migrant. Now, I will translate every single word that she is saying on this second part of this second interview. After that, I will put some articles since when this crisis has been occurring in terms to corruption from ACNUR. That ACNUR, it is for everybody. It is the agency of the United Nations for refugees. ACNUR has been a corrupt globalist agency in our country. Has been a corrupt globalist agency in our country. And these agencies, as I have been emphasizing and consistently being emphatic about it, who is putting an audit to these globalist agencies? Who is held accountable for their mistakes? Who is behind them on their butts, telling them every day, hey, you told that you were going to do that. You were going to say this. You were going to comply with this. Where's the money for this? Where is this? Where is that? And ACNUR has done a horrible job in Mexico. Comar has done a horrific job in Mexico. And they're the ones that are in charge, not only of migrants, but also of children. As you guys have seen, as I put the website of UNICEF, that is the United Nations Children's Relief Fund, and it has a lot of donations to help the children around the world. And they're helping a lot of children, migrant children in our country of Mexico. That is great. That is phenomenal. But what is going on with the children in Mexico? Are they helping the children of Mexico? Question mark. Were they here before helping the children of Mexico like they're doing right now? Question mark. Look into this interview. How's everybody doing? Welcome to everybody that is watching. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. Thank you for joining. Share this video out. Buy me a coffee and put the link for people that want to contribute to our work. God bless everybody. Listen to this interview, man. Just listen to what this migrant is about to say. And I will try to translate as much as I can for you guys to understand and hear what this migrant woman is saying, that her husband is inside of this detention facility that is not a detention facility, is a prison practically, under horrible conditions. So where's the United Nations defending this? This is a clip, a minute and 15 clip, but it has so much information. Just listen to what she says. Yesterday, it starts right at the bat. Yesterday, she says, 2 people paid for their visit. Paid for their visit. Starting with corruption, right at the bat. 2 people yesterday paid for their visit. You're not supposed to pay for your visit. You're supposed to go in there, put your name. I'm here to visit my family member. I'm here to visit this. I'm here to visit that. Okay, make a line. Saying right at the bat, right starting the video, 2 people paid for their visit. It's amazing. They paid and they let them go through. And she's saying, so who we need to pay for us to go see our family members inside of this detention center? To who we gotta pay? They're asking for money, so who we gotta pay? And she says right here. In the Comar, they're also asking for money to do our paperwork, the visa transit. In the Comar, that is the Commission National of Refugees, that is under the wing of ACNUR. The ACNUR, for everybody, again, ACNUR, that is the UNHCR, that is the agency for refugees. She's saying over there in Comar, we are going over there and we're giving money to them so we can get our visa transit. So it is a complete corruption. And these agencies are the ones that are running our immigration system in our country. Look what she says right here. And they're asking for that, migration visa. For that immigration visa, the Comar, the Commission of Refugees, is asking for $800 and $1,000. They're asking for $800 or $1,000 for that visa. Imagine the money that ACNUR is making. Imagine the money that Comar is making. These globalist organizations. How much money and corruption there is inside of these organizations. How much money they're making, for God's sake. If you're saying, holy cow, somebody was saying, you know what, they got 70,000 migrants, and each and one of them, they have family members, they have kids, they have that. Imagine how much money, $800 and $1,000 for each and one of them. Holy cow. Listen to this video. We're 17 seconds in of the video, people. And look what she just said. And she goes on and says this. They're asking $1,300. So they're asking $800 and $1,000 for the visa transit in the Comar, that is the International Commission of Refugees. And they're asking $1,300 for people to guide them to go all the way up to the United States of America. So that is, are they working with the coyotes? Are they practically both of them working together? Disgusting. Look what she says right here. Also, they ask for money right here inside of this detention center. They sell drugs. What the? She's saying inside of this detention center, they sell drugs. Where is the United Nations? Where are you? Right here inside of the detention center, they sell drugs. She's saying, look what she says again right here. And I will repeat it again. She's signalizing with her finger back at the detention center. Look at what she says.
Venden droga, venden cigarrillos, que los venden ahí.
They sell drugs. They sell cigarettes. They're selling them in there. So they're making a profit in there, selling drugs and cigarettes.
Los tienen ahí como perros.
They keep them there like they're dogs.
Tienen tirado, no le paran bola.
They're just have them right there on the floor. They're not helping them.
Los guardias, ahorita mismo estaban llamando. Carlos Alberto García, mi esposo.
The guards right now, they were calling my husband, Carlos Alberto Garcia, and the guard was, listening to the radio. She explains a little bit later. I'm explaining a little bit the video. So the guard was listening on his walkie-talkie or on his radio. They were calling her husband's name, and the guard was acting like nobody.
Para que venga, como lo tienen en otro lado. Le decía al guardia, me están llamando. El guardia nada. Me están llamando que tengo visita, nada. Tuvo que pasar una... Oye, llámame a mi ahí que me están llamando. Y ahí lo...
They have to be somebody that it was telling the guard, hey, they're calling her husband. Why you're not listening? You got the radio right there. The boys you're listening to right now to the radio. They're calling her husband. Why are you not listening?
Sabiendo que lo están escuchando por el megáfono, que lo están llamando y se hacen locos.
And knowing these guards that they are calling on the radio for my husband, and they just act crazy. Why they act crazy, people? Because they want money. They want money. That's what they want. This is a whole corruption. This is corrupt. Completely corrupt. This is the fault of the United Nations, as they are creating this globalist compact of the Paris deal, that is the globalist compact of the environment, and everything now has to do with the environment. And then after the environment is going to be like, we cannot educate our children with the new globalization of education. We need to bring a new globalist compact of education. That's what the Pope is bringing it again, so you can indoctrinate your children. Everything under one system. Listen to what she says now. That, it's 51 minutes, 51 seconds in. We got like 20 some seconds more. But a minute and 13 seconds of this video. And look how aggravated this video is, man. Listen to what she says.
¿Para qué? Para buscarle problemas, para que él se enoje, para que él se altere y le busque problemas. ¿Qué necesidad tiene de eso? Si ellos están aquí, esto no es una prisión.
He's saying, the guards don't want to listen to the people that they're calling their husbands or they're calling for visitation because, they're provoking the problem. So they're actually will hold them there. And, it's a provocation for chaotic attitudes, people. It is just, you provoke the guard will tell you, what, I'll hold you right there. You're going to be in a confined space right there. You're not going to leave that space. Hey, what can I do, man? So you can leave me out of here, man. Well, everything has a cause, buddy. Who is auditing? Who is going to audit these people, man? Who is being audited on this? And since when this started happening? Look at the last part of the 14 seconds of this video. They're detained for migrating. They're not delinquents. They're not, criminals. They broke the law, yes, but they're not delinquents. They're not criminals. Hold on, lady. You're wrong right here. I was agreeing with you the whole time. But I'm not saying that, I'm not labeling everybody that is crossing illegally, because a lot of people are in need and on necessity, but you're breaking the law. So that does not make you a criminal or that does not make you a criminal, but you're breaking the law. And if you're breaking the law, you have to be practically arrested for breaking the law, because entering illegally a country without a document, it is breaking the law. So she's trying to justify this last comment. This last comment is she is saying they're not criminals, they're not They're just people that they're migrating. You know, she's defending her husband. You know, she's defending her husband, but she does not, you know, if they start speaking about this globalistic, caravanic, you know, migration movement, and if all of them think this way, there's never going to be biometrics of what kind of people are coming because everybody has their own right? So this is incorrect. There needs to be a law. People need to migrate correctly, legally, documented, peacefully, and with a purpose. That is correct. Now, the way that they're doing it, it is completely incorrect. The United Nations, it is horribly doing it. This video. Practically, she's saying ACNUR, it is corrupt. That is ACNUR again. For people that are saying consistently, why the Mexican government is not doing anything about it, Oscar? Why the Mexican government this? Why the Mexican? Because the United Nations is already running the show over here. The United Nations is running the immigration system over here. Since when this started? Since when it has been a problem that ACNUR has been a corrupt border. Since when? This article, listen to this article right here. It was released by El Diario de Chiapas. And is the diary of Chiapas. That is the place where, you know, the state that is connected to Guatemala. And it was written on the 4th of December in 2019, people. The 4th of December in 2019. It says border without law. Still they are putting complaints of corruption and immigration in also COMAR, the Commission of Refugees, that is under the wing of ACNUR, the Commission of the Agency for Refugees of the United Nations. This is one article that it was released. This is the first article that they're talking about, that there has been corruption, and this has been existing since 2019. The complaints about ACNUR being corrupt and obtaining money and soliciting money from migrants so they can obtain their visa of transit without doing the proper procedures, it has been going on for now quite some years. This is another article that is the diary of the South, and it was released on the 30th of June of 2020. And it says the COMAR, it is exhausting the migrants in Tapachula. That is the Commission of Refugees. Again, another article. And it says the Mexican Commission that helps refugees, COMAR, holding thousands of migrants in the south border. This is another article talking about the COMAR. The COMAR, it is an agency that is under the wing of ACNUR. ACNUR, again, is the agency of the United Nations for Refugees. This is the number one reason why, people, I have been insisting and telling everybody, watch out if the United Nations goes into the United States of America with the globalist compact of immigration. You guys don't want that. This is another article that is an activist that I have done multiple videos of. This is Luis Villagran. And is on this article released by the South of the Diary of the South, 27th of August of 2020, saying activists, they are inspectioning for corruption in the Institute National of Immigration and also COMAR, that is the organization underneath the wing of ACNUR. Another article that it was released 2019, 2020. And this last article that I'm about to show you, these globalist organizations, nobody's doing an audit, man. This is just amazing how they're doing whatever the hell they want in a foreign country. This is another article from El Heraldo de Chiapas. That is another newspaper that it was released on Monday, 10th of May, that it has been the latest one of 2021. And it's saying outside COMAR, they're offering terms in exchange for money to migrants. So it is a reality. ACNUR, the organization, the globalist organization for refugees, it is corrupt. Ultimately, Comar, it is corrupt. Who is auditing these organizations? This is why, people. This is why the United Nations needs to stay away from the United States in terms of immigration. Ultimately, if Joe Biden signs the globalist compact of immigration, the Department of Homeland Security is going to be done. I'm telling you right now. They're going to be done, as the Institute National of Immigration has no authority on arresting, people that they are committing crimes, that they are migrants in our country. It's exactly what is going to happen in the United States of America. It is exactly what is going to happen. This article was released on the 10th of May, and it says outside of the Comar is offering terms, cut in line, in exchange for money, migrants. It is just unbelievable. These people, now, everybody's going to ask, like, what is ACNUR? What is ACNUR, and why is ACNUR in the country of Mexico? ACNUR has been in the country of Mexico because ultimately we signed the globalist compact of immigration. Now, they're trying to get in immigration exactly the same with it is all the pieces of the puzzle. You got people that are migrating because of the climate change. You see how everything goes together. Now, it was not because their economy. It's just they're making it global now. Everything is global now. So it's not only migrating because they're migrating economically, violence, delinquents, insecurity, kidnappings, all of that. Now, like AOC is saying, it is a climate change crisis. Now they're migrating because of climate. And you go right here to ACNUR, the United Nations Refugee page, website, and you see right here, right at the bat, in their background picture, you see a post right there that is saying right there, I lost everything. The hurricanes took everything, the little things that I had. So now it is a climate change thing. Look at this. Now you go right here and it says women, children, and kids, females and males, they need your help. They're saying right here, 470,000 refugees have solicited asylum in North of Central America, and they're registered all around the world. It's a statistic. 66% out of the 71,500 people that they have been exiled from their country, from El Salvador, all of them, they are kids, women, and males. Imagine that. 57% out of the 247,000 that they have been exiled inside of Honduras, they're kids. Imagine the problem that exists with unaccompanied minors. So this problem with unaccompanied minors is going to continue. It's going to coexist. It is going to continue, and it is going to coexist. This is a humongous business. Holy cow, people. Business. This is the new business. As I have been telling you, the refugee and asylum seeking, it is the most lucrative business right now in the world. But let me ask you something. Are these organizations really helping the people? Or are they only helping their agenda? Are they only helping the kids, like I just shown you that they are saying from Central America and South America? Or are they helping the kids that they are migrating to another country to, like Mexico? Are they helping migrants, little kids, migrants from Mexico? This is a problem that has been existing for the longest time in Mexico. It is a humongous problem. But you don't see UNICEF in this problem. Let me put you right here, the website of UNICEF. UNICEF, it is the Children's Relief Fund for the United Nations. And as you go to their website, you can see right here that you can donate to Yemenis children in crisis, Syria, millions of children under siege, COVID-19 surge hits South Asia, children. You can see all of this, always for children in crisis, right? Right here, always for children in crisis. Be an active supporter so you can donate and you can register right here. So you have all these options, right, to donate. UNICEF, that is the United Nations, our mission right here. Building future, child trafficking, climate change, development, disabilities, education, equity for girls, innovation, sponsor a child. And then you got the other one that it says emergency relief, child refugees, conflict, COVID-19 vaccine, earthquakes, food crisis, hurricanes, work, UNICEF works, Bangladesh, Central American Republic, Central America, Iraq, Haiti, Nigeria, South Sudan, Syria, all these stuff. You got your supporters. So you got donors that they are, nonprofits, which they are hiding now, and they're not talking about it. So UNICEF is like humongous, right? Wow. UNICEF. And you're helping kids that they're migrating through Central America into our country of Mexico, supposedly, right? That is your mission right there. So what is going on with a critical situation in Mexico? Why nobody is talking about, and why the United Nations are not emphasizing on this? Why nobody is emphasizing on what is happening in the south, in the mountains? This article was released by Euronews, and it says Mexico. It was released on the 23rd of May of 2021. Little girls are sold as wives in the south part of the mountains, rural areas in Mexico. Little girls, Mixtecas, that there's an indigenous tribe. Little girls are sold as wives. Where is UNICEF talking about this topic? And it adds right here. The little girls that they're sold, when they get home to their mother-in-law, they make them suffer. They make them cook. They make them do all the job, all the work in the house, because we buy them, because they buy them. It is a lot of sadness. And look at the statement of this lady, what she says. At 61 years old, Maurilia wants to end the tradition that is an ancestral tradition, that it sums up the poverty of the family, and that it condemns the children to be as slaves for the marriage. The minors are sold to Mixteca families, for quantities that oscillate between $2,000 and $18,000. Just released. This article just released. Where is UNICEF? Where are you? You have all these options in your website talking about all the children around the world. But where are you? Why are you not talking about this, UNICEF? This is complete abuse of a child because of a custom. Where is the Mexican government with this also? But ultimately, where is UNICEF? They are trying to get in to every part where you hear a minor. When you hear a minor, UNICEF is right there. Oh my God, a minor, they're abusing a minor, they're abusing his rights. Let's go over there. This is not the only article. This is not the only article. Look at this other one, because the complete point that I'm trying to make is, where is UNICEF? Talking about this one. This is another article. This is another article released by El Sol de Yakima. It is a Mexican newspaper, and they're saying they are selling little girls in the south of Mexico for their use and their customs. May 10 of 2021. Why these articles are starting to come out? Because they are speaking about it. And it is a child abuse, sex abuse, and slavery, child slavery. And it says the numbers indicate that 300,000 little girls have been sold to matrimony, but we don't know the time. They don't have specific data of how they register them for their civil wedding. So this is an actual situation which is happening down south of Mexico. But where is UNICEF again? The Children's Release Fund. Where is it? Why are you not helping the Mixteca children? Why are you not going into indigenous communities now that you're pushing the mass migration of unaccompanied minors into our country of Mexico? Where are the place for our abandoned kids in Mexico? And where is the place for the children that are being abused? That is not the only article. That is not their only article. This is another article which is extremely sad. This is an article that it was published on the 22nd of May of 2021. They're coming out because it is a problem. They want to end this custom. And it says, this article was released by El Sol de Mexico, that is the Sun of Mexico in translation. It was released on Saturday, 22nd of May of 2021. And look how it starts. It is a statement from a little girl that says, I don't want you to sell me. The drama of little girls being sold, the little indigenous girls being sold in Guerrero. This has to do a lot with the catastrophe of economy that we have, and ultimately has to do a lot with the insecurity issue, and also that the president of Mexico is doing a phenomenal job, right? The president of Mexico is doing a phenomenal job, right? So again, for everybody that is watching, everybody, little question right here. After I completed these articles of little children, girls being sold inside of their custom communities, why a worldwide organization that is an organization for saving children, an organization for helping kids, an organization for supposedly creating funds, and they're asking Mexicans to donate. And they're inside of Mexico asking Mexicans to donate money. Are you going to help Mexican minors also? Are you going to expose these kind of situations? This is how corrupt these organizations like UNICEF, like ACNUR, like the United Nations has been doing around the world. They only help their narrative. They don't help nobody else. They only help their narrative. That's the only thing that they do. They don't help nobody. If it has to do with immigration, oh yeah, in Central America, yeah, we're there, buddy. We're there. Hey, UNICEF, they're selling little girls in down south of Mexico in Guerrero. That's the responsibility of the Mexican government. We're right here, with the immigration problem, and that is our focus. And we're going to try to push it to the United States of America. Yeah, but we have a problem over here in Mexico where you are pushing the minors. That's secondary. We don't care about that. We care about, the situation that has occurred. Yeah, but there's a situation with minors. There's an economical situation. There's an insecurity situation in Mexico. Why don't you attack that problem first for you to migrate all these kids correctly, safely into Mexico and possibly make them stay there for a better future? No, we got to migrate first, Dad, and we got to collapse the border so they can. Amazing. Wow. Incredible. How corrupt, how irresponsible these globalist organizations. And my question that I want to ask to these tabloid writers, these outlets from the left, is this a conspiracy theory? Is this creating hysteria? Is this something that your philanthropist, your Soros, needs to know? The philanthropist, your Soros, wants to know that. The philanthropist. Where is the philanthropist, your Soros? Where is it? Where? I'm asking a question. Where is the philanthropist? Have you guys heard of him? Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable, people. This is the number one reason why the United States of America needs to not be a globalist country. You want to save the United States of America? Stay away from globalist compacts. Stay away from globalistic compacts. Let's see if Joe Biden agrees to go in to the globalist compact of immigration. He's already in the Paris deal. That's taken away. That is practically giving your automobile industry to China. You're giving the power to China. That's practically that. Oh my God, he's so QAnon-y. My God, that is the reality. You're giving it away because electrical cars, the one that is going to lead the industry, is going to be China. So I'm just asking. You saw the numbers of ACNUR that they were talking about how many children they are they're exiting their country. Let me put it again on the screen so you guys can understand that this problem is going to be huge and it is not going to end. Look at this problem. Look at this numbers, man. It says right here, ACNUR. So let me go right here on the bottom. It says 400. It says women, boys and girls, little kids, refugees, they need your help. But the kids that they're being sold into matrimony because of indigenous custom, nobody's making a deal out of it. Oh my God, if this would have been happening in the United States, oh my God, it will be a problem. But you got the number. Look at the number right here. And look how the question starts. What would you do if you lost everything? 470,000 refugees, solicitants of asylum in the north of Central America have registered around the world. The 66% out of 71,500 people that they have been secluded from their country, forced to leave their country from El Salvador, 66% out of the 71,500, they're children. Look at that number, man. It says 57% out of the 247,000 people that they have been replaced, forced to leave their country in Honduras, 57% of the 247,000, they're children, minors. So imagine the problem that is going to coexist still in the borders of the United States of America. How is the border of the United States of America going to handle this? Are they prepared for this globalization? Is the United States prepared for this globalistic migration issue? Are they prepared for this enormous influx of unaccompanied minors that they are they're children. Children need help, man. Yes, they do. But is every border prepared for this? There's going to be a massive child trafficking like it's existing right now. massively. But nobody wants to talk about it because that is so sensitive. You are creating hysteria and so QAnon. Imagine the enormous child trafficking that is going to continue. These countries, President Nayib Bukele of El Salvador has a solution. This is why the left in the United States of America does not like Nayib Bukele of El Salvador. Because President Nayib Bukele said we got to take care of our country first for our people to not migrate and to not put them into that horrible condition. But what did the United Nations and this actual administration do? They invite. So they don't resolve the problem interiorly inside of their country. They don't resolve the problem in their country. They invite for them to exile, from them to migrate. But they don't resolve the problem inside of their country. They don't resolve it. They don't say anything about it. It's just unbelievable. And it is going to continue, people. This is number one reason why I did this is to let you guys know how the United Nations is running our country. That is, we are neighbors. We're next door neighbors, and we got the United Nations in Tijuana. The United Nations are in Tijuana. We got a hospital, in a hotel, filled and packed that is, with people that they're sick with COVID, of migrants in Tijuana. The United Nations, it is right here in our country of Mexico. It's just unbelievable. And people are saying why the Mexican government is not doing anything about it. It's not because the Mexican government doesn't want to. It's because the Mexican government now, it is under the wing of what the United Nations and the humanitarian rights say. If they say you're wrong, you're violating their right, you're la, 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 he, that's it, you're done. It's just incredible. God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much for watching. Buy me a coffee. It's on top of the link if people want to contribute to our independent reporting. Thank you so much for contributing to our independent reporting. You can see the link right there on top of the coffee, and also you can become a supporter and a follower and buy me a coffee. And also you can follow me at Buy Me a Coffee. And also there's our PayPal right there. If you guys want to contribute to our work, Buy Me a Coffee and our PayPal is right there. So I will read some comments right here. That they just, I will read your comments at Buy Me a Coffee. I would like to say thanks to, to certain people that they just contributed right now. There's a lot of people that they are right now, anonymous. I would like to say thank you to Garcia Luis. Thank you to Miss Jan Orlinga. Thank you to Norma Serrano. Thank you to Miss Norma. Also to B. Jones. Thank you for keeping us informed. No, thank you. Thank you to Lucy. Is saying you're awesome, Oscar. No, thank you. Thank you to Miss Sandy. Thank you. She says so much for keeping us informed with the truth at the border. Be safe and God bless. Thank you so much. Anonymous is saying you're an awesome reporter. Thank you. Miss Jackie says, as always, you report the news very well. Thank you for keeping us informed. Please tell your mother for me that I admire her for raising a son that is a gentleman. Thank you so much. God-fearing and compassionate man. God blessings and to your family. Thank you so much, Miss Jackie. God bless you all. You can follow me right there at Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much for contributing to our work. Possibly we are going to go live later on this afternoon with another live feed. It depends on information that we are getting from South America. So we are, we are possibly going to be live talking about this actual situation that I just mentioned, that is the selling of the children. The children do not speak Spanish. They speak their native language. Some of them speak Nahuatl. Some of them speak Maya. Some of them speak Quiche. Some of them speak a lot of languages. There's a lot of languages that they are, in our indigenous culture. Beautiful indigenous culture. Man, I sometimes I hear some indigenous names and they're beautiful, man. They're so natural. They're so full of life. They're beautiful. Our beautiful Aztec, descent, our beautiful culture from our ancestors. It was so beautiful. And to hear these customs still today, be objecting and be, progressing in our new world that is the 2021 world, and still, be selling minors to marriages. It tells you about UNICEF, where they are. Where is UNICEF? Really? Where is the United Nations Children's Relief Fund? Why they're not helping this kind of situation? Why they're not exposing this kind of, problems? I don't know. It's a thing of priorities for them, possibly. God bless you all. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. You can follow him at every platform. Also, Ben Perquam and Real America's Voice News. You can download the app at Roku.com. And also follow Will Johnson, United America First, and Miss Sarah Carter. Also, you can follow her in all the platforms, and also you can follow her in Fox News. God bless you all. You can follow me at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Rumble, and my channel on Telegram, and also you can follow me at Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee is a platform, so you can follow me right there. And also, we got a Teespring, application. So if you guys want to go in there and buy some new shirts, we got some new coffee mugs that I'm not gonna say the word that, but they're bad, man. These coffee mugs, I love one of them that says "Viva Mexico, cabrones." Is one that I like, and it says "Viva USA." Also, it says another one. So it's a lot of new things that we got at Teespring. So you guys want to go over there and try to buy something, go visit our Teespring website. You can follow me at Buy Me a Coffee. There's going to be podcasts right there and Buy Me a Coffee. So I will be doing a podcast right there. You can become a supporter in that app also. So I'm waiting for Buy Me a Coffee to do a podcast. When they say you can do podcasts, I will be doing podcasts over there, man. So people can, it's going to be really different. The podcast is going to be really different and dynamic. So you guys don't want to miss that. God bless you all. Stay safe. Viva Mexico, and por siempre Mexico. And God bless the United States of America. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always your country's first. God bless.
Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening?
Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country.
Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.